There we go. All right, Steve. Hey, what's up, Glenn? Merry Christmas, buddy. Glad to see you. Figured I'd do a. I always say I'm going to do a short live, but we'll see how long this goes. Hopefully, everyone's had a good Christmas. Everyone remembered batteries for all the toys. Welcome in, everyone. Let's see. I'm still deciding if I'm going to crack something tonight, what I want to crack open. Definitely have a few choices. See, last time we cracked the Parkers. I still have the 2 Penelope Estates I have yet to open. Have to figure it out. Yeah, see, I haven't. We were supposed to have a big seafood feast on Christmas Eve, and then we were supposed to have one today. And my stomach, the past 2 days before today, was just feeling like gnarly. So it wasn't smart to overindulge on seafood. I see you down there with the ha-has. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. So, if you guys are sipping on something, what do you guys got going today? This is the rest of Rare Character. That was 2025 batch 9. Fantastic pour. 1 second. By the way, shout out to our mod Ricci for sending me this shirt. Goosebumps was my absolute favorite series of books growing up. And she also sent me that kick-ass Gengar shirt. Sadly, it's a little bit too big. I mean, I could bulk up to fit it, but it's my favorite Pokemon, and that shirt obviously means a lot to me now. And she also sent me this right here. A sample of some single malt, some chilling stones, and a new glass. So I've actually been looking into getting some of these chilling stones. So fantastic gifts. So shout out to Raichi. But hopefully everyone's had a great day. Let's see what we got going. Hey, what's up, Rob? How we doing, buddy? Al? Mary? Hey. What'd you say? Water? Oh. You know I keep that thing on me. Always got the water. Hold on, I think I might have forgot my claws. It's all right, they're right over there if I need them. So, Rob, Melly, did you guys remember all the batteries for any toys you bought? Because that's always the biggest annoyance as a kid. Your parents buy you something kick ass, and you don't have those big ass D batteries. Oh, God. You're a kid, you're all excited. You got these brand new toys. Your parents are excited. They see the light in your eyes, and all of a sudden it goes from that to, you forgot the batteries, bro. It's like, I'll run out. Okay, I'll go to 7-Eleven. What's everyone sipping on? Wooden toys? That's what's up. Give him a wooden case for that iPad. That rare character is awesome. I like that the lemon zest on that. It's got a like creamy notes behind it. I think I poured out 2 or 3 samples for people, but this was a good bottle and I found it for a great price. So not upset to see it go. Yeah, the Jack Honey. Yeah, Rob, I know. Sometimes when you find a bottle you like, you just kind of go on it for a little bit and give yourself a couple weeks, a couple months, and you'll be like, ugh. Eventually that honey profile is going to it's going to be too sweet for you. Or your stomach's just going to be like, nah, bruh. You should try mixing it with stuff, make some cocktails. I do know the blackberry is pretty good if you mix it with some lemonade or sweet tea. Who is 7/4? What am I missing? It's one of those times I'm not seeing all comments again. So if I'm missing someone talking to me, you might as well answer for me. Yeah, the green tea shots. Yeah, I was telling James to lay off those because I knew he would like them once he saw you guys drinking them. Let's see. All right, so this was the picture for the start of the live. Shout out to Travis Robeson. I believe that's how you would pronounce his last name, for snagging me that. Sending it from Colorado. Still have not cracked this one. Ha ha ha. I know. Nothing really stopping me, but it is my first Hero Select bottle. Oh, that's a dog tag. See, I still haven't even taken out the plastic yet. Yeah, I think it's kind of awesome. So I'm thinking, I don't know, with all the holidays, it's like I could just take a sip, take a sip, take a sip of all these new bottles I found, but then I really want to take the time to appreciate it. But we also have New Year's coming up, so. But yeah, single barrel proof. This is 63.15%, so 126 proof. Nothing crazy, but single barrel proof from Jack Daniel's is, I never had a bad bottle, and I'm excited to try this Hero selection. So thank you again, Travis. Appreciate you, man. Tell you what, I do want to pour this up next because it's Christmas. We're going to pour that up next. Oh, that's right. Stranger Things comes out on Christmas. I'm so behind on that show. It's not one of those shows where every year I'm like, or every season, I just have to watch it. Because the last time I was like that, it was with Game of Thrones and we all got burned. Season 8 is just, I think if I get dementia one day, I'm going to remember season 8 just being god awful. Just like, so, who got some kick-ass gifts? Or some awesome bottles you were gifted? You know what's funny? I had a topic I was thinking about doing tonight and go live, and it's like, shit, I completely forgot. So let's pour it and let's wing it. It's called a Glencairn, Glencairn. Yeah, Rob. So you get to appreciate the color of the whiskey, all the notes because it tapers up. Like I told you, if you pour the same whiskey in a low ball glass, it's going to completely change the taste of it. Same is true with beer, by the way, which is why a lot of European companies they start designing their glasses like alongside the beer. They don't wait. They want to make sure you get the full experience. That's why you see Stella Artois has Stella glasses. I will say my favorite beer glass though is those tall Sam Adams glasses with that laser etching at the bottom, the tapered ones. That would look a little gay there. Sorry. Yeah, but those glasses are good for even a crappy draft beer. Yeah, I told you, Rob. The glass changes things. Jack Daniels 14. Fucking sorry for language. This was probably my favorite pour the entire year. I don't know how anything else is really going to top that. I was stupid excited when I found this bottle too. 6 bottle case and Jack 14 was gone in 14 seconds. Yeah, now for cocktails, use, obviously the appropriate glass too, but all right, so rare character, batch 9, 2025. So I really get a lemon zest on this. So she's got nice legs on her too. It coats the mouth, which is nice. Like I said, I like something that lets me know it was there, you know. I would say a medium long finish. It's not quite like it's not super lingering, but it's just a solid pour. I was glad I bought that bottle. All right, let's change things up. What did I miss? Hold on. I always gotta check something every now and then. Nope. All right. That's interesting. All right. Well, I regret even wasting my time reading that. So you're welcome, I guess. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, Rob. It's Let's see. I spent 150, which I know sounds crazy, but if you look up secondary prices right now, you're gonna be like, sheesh. You're not gonna spend it, bro. Everyone gave me crap for the longest time. Crack it, crack it, crack it. Very glad I did. Because I could have tatered the bottle. I could have just let it sit, put it away so it never sees the light of day. And, nah, good whiskey needs to be drank. So, and this is phenomenal. Maybe I should save a sample of it for Rob. But you can't let Prima touch it, buddy. You better hide it next time you have a party. All right? Like, hide that shit. And that, yeah. Coke Zero. Gotta watch my sugars, you know. All right. So batch one. So this is 126.3 proof. So yeah, 63.15% alcohol. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Al, what was your proofs? Like how much did they vary? I didn't even look up, like I didn't care. like like I was thrilled when I got the hazmat tan yard, you know what I mean? But with Jack 14, I was like, whatever proof it is, I want it. So I'm really not sure how much they varied on that. Yeah. You'll have to look. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get a good cork pop. Scale of 1 to 10, yeah, that was about like an 8, maybe 7.5 to 8. Not too bad. All right. Man, first of all, oh, I missed you, old friend. Ooh. All right. Not going to go crazy on the pour because I still want to drink a little bit more. Didn't mean to rhyme, but there you have it. What's M&H? If Al hasn't heard of M&H, I know I haven't heard of M&H. M&H. Nope. I was trying to think if the letters, if I knew them separately, but all right. I smell and taste better without my glasses. Don't ask me why. It's kind of like turning down the radio so you can see better when you're driving, you know. Oh my God. So I know a lot of people don't like Jack Daniels because you get that banana note. If there is, it's so slight. Like everything about this is spot on. It it's palatable. It coats your mouth. You get that oak. You just get everything amazing about this. I know, like I said, I suck about this specifics. Like it's dried fruits. It's raging rivers, just cascading craziness of just bliss. All this other stuff. But I was fortunate enough to find the bottle. It's phenomenal. I love it. Um, yeah. I like the sugary notes, the oak notes. It's just everything intermingles perfectly with this. Milk and honey. I can't say I've ever heard of milk and honey. I know there's a lot of milk and honey restaurants popping up around, but I doubt that has any relation. Hey, what's up, Rachie? Yep. Merry Christmas, Rachie. I know it's what, the 26th for you now, but yeah. Thank you again for the shirts, and I cannot wait to use the new Whiskey Stones and try this out. I've never had Jura. doing here? What are we doing? All right. Do I pee sitting down? Let's think about it this way. Actually, I'm going to answer this question. We all, when we all go poop, we all pee sitting down. We're all humans, right? Let's break it down, right? You can pee without pooping. You cannot poop without peeing. Mic drop. Right? You sit down to poop, inevitably you're going to pee. They go hand in hand. So, do I sit down to pee when I poop? Yes. It's all good in that. Oh shit. I knew that was going to happen. That's hilarious. All right, well, y'all get what you get. Merry Christmas. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right. Actually, let me put this away real quick. So I was thinking about something earlier. Who else remembers J.C. Penney catalogs when you were a kid and how excited you were? This was when you believed in Santa and also didn't or pretended to, but you would take that J.C. Penney's catalog and circle all these crazy toys and stuff you wanted, knowing you wouldn't get all of it, but you definitely circled like all the big ticket items. Your parents would just be like, nope. Be like Rob getting, wooden toys and stuff. But those J.C. Penney catalogs were awesome. I kind of miss those days. Now online ordering is awesome, but there was something, about going to the store, reading newspapers. Kind of miss those days. And the commercials for toys were badass as a kid, like Crossfire, creepy crawlers. Like, man, we had some super dangerous toys as kids, but the commercials made you want them like bad. Like I said, I definitely miss those days. Circle your mom's lunch. Okay. I can't say I would ever do that. But I don't know how to respond to that. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Tell you what, let's go with a little Old Forester 1924. Another fantastic bottle I was glad to pick up. I'm trying to think. I spent a little over 100 on that bottle, and I would spend around that any day of the week for that again. Yeah, I know it's only 100 proof, but so yeah. Sorry, I was reading the history on the front of the bottle again real quick. But I like the cinnamon raisin notes I get out of this. I think it's a kind of like a fantastic pour for when it's colder outside. Even though today is like what, mid 50s, like I walked out today with a long sleeve shirt. I didn't even need a hoodie, but it's still great. All right. Womp womp. It's been a minute since I opened this. Let me soak the cork for a second. Mm, mm. Check back out my comments. Welcome in, Armageddon. Good stuff. Yeah, for damn sure it's good stuff, man. Everyone that has backups of this, I am super jealous because once this one's gone, it's gone. Maybe I'll find it the next time they release it, but I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. What am I? I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at riddles. Let's see. A candle, you looked it up. Oh, that's no fair. I mean, obviously that makes sense, but I thought it might have been something else. Have I ever had the cherrywood Woodford? No, I have not. Anything cherry though sounds right up my alley. I definitely love that profile. Actually, there's one or two stores around me now that are getting really good double oaked store picks, which is, well, at least around me, I know our mod JP, he gets pretty decent store picks around him. The ones around me are usually just womp womp, but there's two stores that their double oak store picks are pretty damn good. That tastes like cinnamon raisin bread to me every time I try it. I've tried other OF products, but I can see why this one costs more. Hey, Merry Christmas. Took me a second to see the new name. I was like, I recognize the face, but yeah, I'm loving that new name, buddy. A sponge. All right, Rachie. Oh, Rachie Big Brain. She is all things trivia. I'm telling you, that woman is amazing. She is bruja. Just she's a witch. Actually, this is fun. If you want to keep going with these riddles, we can keep going. I could ask a very simple one. What gets wetter as it dries? I'll give you guys a few seconds. What gets wetter as it dries? A towel. There we go. Look at the big brain on. I actually watched Pulp Fiction the other day. I love that scene. Look at the big brain on bread. Oh man, now you guys got my brain percolating. Let's go. Keep them coming. A cold? What can you catch but not throw? A cold was my first instinct. You can catch a cold, you know. Hey, there we go. How we doing, Beans? Merry Christmas. We poured up. So I started the night with a bottle kill of my rare character, 2025 batch 9. Fantastic pour. Then we moved on to the Jack Daniels 14. Had a little smidgen of that. Now we're on some 1924. I once again thank you for snagging me that still Austin Tanager. I was really hoping it would have been here by today, but that's my fault for being slow on the payment. So it'll be here the 27th. So I definitely will do a review of that one. Al Gordon did a fantastic review of that Tanager bottle. So I'm going to watch this video again and see if I'm picking up the same notes because he was picking up everything. And I love cigar blends, so I'm definitely excited. I start with a P and end with a. Hold on, hold the phone. It's all good, Andrew. I love this new shirt, by the way. And Say Cheese and Die, I remember that book very well. That camera, yeah. I don't know, Annette. I also don't want to say certain jokes and get flagged by you. Just give us a punchline because I have no idea. Clueless. Popcorn. Yeah, see now that you say it out loud, that makes sense. That makes sense. That tracks. That tracks. I would imagine so. I mean, it's across the pond, 5 hour difference. Rachie, I appreciate any time you show up. Anyone in different time zones, but especially, I mean, you guys are 5 hours ahead across the pond. Dude, that shirt is so awesome, by the way. I'm a big nerd when it comes, well, not a huge nerd when it comes to Pokemon. Like I don't collect all the games. You guys know I love cards and but Gengar is my boy. Gengar and Snorlax. Speaking of which, I don't know where Big Man is. My plushie guy. I'll figure it out. What is in the box next to your Jack's? That guy, the hero selection I was showing earlier. Yeah, that's a Jack Daniels. Rob, I sent you the pictures of the Jack Daniels one, the hero selection. Yeah, I texted you those pictures. Yeah. Glad to see everyone in here. Thank you all very much for taking any time, especially on Christmas. Like, you're gonna make me well up. Thank you guys. Like, I appreciate you guys for showing up. Merry Christmas. You guys are amazing friends to me. I appreciate every one of y'all. Anyone that's new here, thank you for taking time out of your day. Hopefully, your in-laws fighting was humorous and didn't require trips to the hospital. Man, I tell you what, my two sets of almost in-laws in the past. Oh, thank God they're not in-laws today because I would. Oh my Lanta. It's like, oh Joe, why are you single? It's better than knocking those. No, oh man. So hopefully y'all have some decent in-laws because I was definitely not thrilled with the my own my past future sets, if that makes sense. All right, what is that before the sentences between Rachie and like I'm looking at this symbol, like what is that? Are we speaking in runes or hey, what's up, Neo? How we doing, buddy? Hey guys, you gotta remember, Annette is French. She is better at English than a lot of people that are born here, but sometimes there might be a joke lost in translation. So, not saying that Annette doesn't understand, but just in case she doesn't. All right, let's finish up this 1924. It's just it's so it's funny. There was a job site I was on. This relates to the scent of this, by the way. Quick side story. There's a job site I was on a while back where we're building a data center, and it's right across the street from a massive bakery that, ships out stuff to all kinds of stores. Every day when they would bake their cinnamon raisin stuff, it would just waft over. So you're up on a scissor lift, just, and you just get this. It's like, damn, it smells good, man. Like this. That's what this reminds me of. It's amazing. Cinnamon raisin bread. It's fantastic. That job site was some ass, but you at least got, it didn't just smell like porta johns and hate all day. You know what I mean? Because you can smell that. You can smell hateful porta johns. It's not that surprising. What are we talking? I'm missing comments. All right. So aside from bottle cracks, what else should I do? Actually, you know who we haven't seen in a while? Welcome back to the stream. This is Mike Tyson. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I just want you all to remember to keep it tight. Christmas holidays can add up pounds. It's a good reminder. Hey, what's up, Nate? How we doing, buddy? We've had, let's see, 1, 2, 3 pours so far. Small ones, nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's been a minute since we've seen Mike Tyson, because I keep it tight, son. Jake Paul, he couldn't keep up with my impetuousness, my exquisite uppercuts. So I had to keep it out of the contract. Right? Jake Paul, you bitch ass, punk ass Jake Paul. Imagine, does Tyson have that old man strength? Because couple that with his already, like, or is he past the age of old man strength? Because that's legit, by the way. A man with old man strength. Hey, what's up, AD? Dude, I'm feeling great now, man. Yeah, the past 2 days, like I said, my stomach was just, wasn't bubble guts. It was just gnarly, man. Just not good for business. And I definitely don't like to drink when you're feeling that way, because then you just compound issues, and that's just not smart to, Not that I drink every day anyway, but definitely when you're not feeling good. Move and take a, yeah, that's true. The fight was rigged. Yeah. What did I get for Christmas? So, well, just to recap, Rachie sent me, just real quick, that awesome Gengar shirt, this Goosebumps shirt, a new single malt for me to try, Chillin' Stones, new glass. We don't do a huge amount of gifts, like, between, like, my parents and I, but I thought, this was awesome, because my favorite hot sauce is truff, and never tried this one before. Damn excited. If you love truffles, if you know about truff hot sauce, I've never had this one. It's jalapeno lime and black truffles. I usually go for the black or red bottle. Let's see. Step aside, Mike. All right. She also got me, I know it's reversed on the screen, but this book called The Bourbon Bible. So it has over 140 bourbons inside the book that will give you history about the distillery, their specific bottles, and cocktails that you can use them in. If that was too close for the screen, sorry. But Mama Aguas always gets me really fitting gifts, which I thought was awesome. So what is this one? So like most bottles I've been curious about, actually, like this does a really good job of describing them. It's like here you'll have Maker's 46 and Benchmark 8. It goes through different distilleries, different, and like I said, there's cocktail recipes at the end. And as a former bartender, I appreciate that. See, talks about that overpriced bastard in stores right there. And you know how moms also get you socks, things that you need. Now, when I was younger, of course, I was definitely never spoiled. We were fortunately middle class. I would get a few things I wanted, but I was never that kid getting the newest gaming system with like 20 games and this and that, or the giant model air, the flying kites, or yeah. What we got? Yeah, dude, Mama Aguas is awesome. Yeah, like I said, and I'm not I don't need a whole bunch. I'm really a simple guy. It's not like I need this to make me happy, but looking at it does. No, I work hard. I take care of a lot of things outside of stream. All of my friends, a lot of my mods, you guys know what I do. I don't talk about everything on stream because I don't need all that. But it's when it comes to Christmas time, it's for me. I like food. Well, family first, but family, food, and just acknowledging each other, which you shouldn't need a holiday to do, you know. But the older you get, the more you just appreciate the little things. Yeah, Rachie Buffy, that's awesome. Okay, what am I missing from what did I miss from Beans? Hold on, what is this? All right, Beans. What am I missing with the? What is that? What is this? Is that yeah? What? God, what? I'm outside on something inside, and I don't like that. I'm about to bust out the claws to figure out what the hell this means. Gotta spoil myself. Oh yeah, spoils. Yeah, yeah. It's life gets crazy sometimes, man. It is what it is. I do enjoy working hard though, because I've in the past I did try to do that thing where I use my brain over brawn, so to say. Not that I actually with my job I do, even though I'm so I have a degree. I went to school, I did this and that, but the way my brain and body work, even with a standing desk, I cannot do an office job, buddy. It don't matter how much you pay me. I physically just can't be locked down. Like streaming, sitting here for 3 hours is one thing, which by the way is difficult in itself because you have to keep going. But if I'm at a job for 8, 10, 12 hours a day, and even with a very desk, I'm standing up just like, filling out my TPS reports, after I'm talking to Bob and Bob about how I deserve my job. It's I like working with my hands. I like because I always like Legos or seeing a project start and finish. To me, it's awesome where I'm hanging a line of ductwork the size of that John McClane's climbing through. I look back up, I got perfect angles. The air is getting from A to B. I don't have anything to worry about. You're good to go. There's something very satisfying about it. When it comes to working in an office, I went nuts. I just could not stand. And plus, it's a small area I'm moving around in. I spent so many years behind a bar and waiting tables and this and that. Like, so I've got quick feet, but I like the open space. Or being on a scissor lift is kind of fun sometimes. You just beep, beep, you're up in the air. Ain't no one fucking with you. I can, sit up there on my phone for a couple minutes. Hope my job's not watching, you know. But depending on the job site, a lot of times my phone just is not on or has to stay in my pocket or yeah. Insomnia cookies. I like a good cookie. Let me scroll back up real quick. Oh, we're good. Okay. Yeah, I started working when I was 10 or 11 mowing lawns, walk around the neighborhood making any side money I could. 14 or 15 working at the local convenience store restocking their shelves. 16 I started bussing tables, and then from 16 until I think until I was basically until my 30s, I was working in restaurants, and I rose through like basically busboy, line cook, manager, server, bartender, But bartending was a very fun way um, to get to know people and human interaction, and also figure out who is really fake a lot of times with how they act. Yeah, bartending also was a great way to make money on the side. But when I would see, it was funny. I was bartending 2 days in a row, and one day this lady came in with one guy. Right, no big deal. I actually worked a Clopen, so I closed one night and then opened the next day as opening bartender. So she was there at close, right? With one dude face. I opened the bar the next day. I only got like 2 3 hours of sleep, but anyway, she comes in at open with a new dude face, same outfit. And she gave me this look where she's like, okay, I won't say anything because first of all, I'm not gonna, hey, you were just here a few hours ago. I'm not trying to fuck up my money, but you scandalous. Like in the same outfit. What did you? I see. I don't like to go down that road, but how does that happen? You know? I mean, they tipped well, but damn. We still got people here. Is my rambling? Is my rambling turning people off? Sorry, my bad. No, but bartending was a lot of fun. All right, let's pour something else up. I don't know if I want to crack anything tonight, even though those two Penelopes are winking me right in the face. I know Andrew was able to get a hold of the 13 year, and the one bottle I really wanted was the Omega. And I saw Canaan Whiskey said that the Omega is overrated. I trust his opinion, but it's still a bottle I want just because it's one of those things you're just curious about where you trust someone's opinion, but you gotta see for yourself. For me this year, that would be the Penelope Omega. But I was able to snag the yeah. the single barrel, and the other one for actually one of them was below cost, so that was great. By the way, Andrew, me, you, and Al have got to crack these bottles on a three-way. No Diddy. I'm dying to open that bottle. Yeah, the Omega's damn good. That's what I'm hoping. If I can find one, if I find one, I'm going to buy one. If it's not crazy, that's what it's. If it's not fucking crazy, I'm going to buy one. This Parker's 11, I was very, very thrilled to find, and because I don't have any B tax, but I do know that people still will. It may not be their first choice at a lottery, but if you can get that bottle at a cost, you're going to buy it. That is one thing I do understand about this bottle. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Yeah, I was looking at that too, the Madagascar. Yeah, James, I'm feeling way better, dude. Thank you for asking, man. Like I said, the past 2 days, man, it was pretty fucking gnarly. Penelope, honestly, it's not. Well, a lot of it I think is their marketing. Their bottles look good on a shelf, but they actually have a pretty damn good product. You know, the first one I had was the basic Penelope weeded because I'm a huge weeded fan, and then I tried the Penelope toasted. For me, it's wheat toast. Those are my kind of profiles I really enjoy. And the Penelope limited releases, you know, it's kind of like I got a Rio. I was not able to snag an ALW or the Havana. I missed out on those by like seconds or minutes at every single store I went to. But the Madagascar, I was checking that out. If once again, if I see it, I'll snag it. The Project X bottles. That's a bottle I actually did not pick up. Kim Young. Welcome in, Kim Young. Okay. New name. I always like new names in chat. Merry Christmas. James, very cute, man. James. Jaime. Look at you go, buddy. No, it's actually Jamie, but Hames? Yeah, what's James? Como se dice James? I'm gonna go with Jaime. Jaime Huns. AD, how would you say James? What is James? I know AD would know. Oh God, what's hidden? We're gonna check this out. I don't like doing this all the time. Can I please do offensive voice, please? Okay. All right. With all right, so your profile is Kim Young, and you want me to do an offensive voice. This feels like the most obvious trap in human history. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, do I do it? Tell you what, mods, push. Let me be that guy. Mods, press one. Press one if I do offensive voice. Hey, mods, press one. It's Jaime. Okay, I was right. Oh yeah, so Jaime Jones. I was right. Okay. Did you hide some? Wait, hold on. What? Annette, hold on. We gotta let some people have fun. Oh no, Annette. It's okay. Tell you what, set him to a 5-minute timeout. I'm not upset. Just if you could go just click it again and you can change it from what you did to like a 5-minute timeout. See if they come back. It's all good. There we go. All right. All right. All right. See, it's Christmas. Let's all right. Let's crack open this pockets. This pockets. There you go, Beans. Such a sweet looking old man. Old Parker Beam. So you've got a mix of 15-year-old, 12-year-old, and 11-year-old whiskeys in here. It says aged 11 on the front, but there is some 15-year-old juice in here, and it is fantastic. This is a bottle I'm definitely trying to take over to JP's house when I see him soon. By the way, congratulations, excuse me, congratulations to JP and Jenny, our other mod. They closed on a investment property, and JP has been scoring some monster bottles. So I'm excited to take some bottles I've snagged for him over, do a bottle exchange because he snagged me a Jack Daniels and catch up with him. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are part Mexican. You know it, man. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, this Parker's is great. By the way, I know who that haha face is because they reminded me thoroughly well that that is their calling card. So thank you for joining in. Wow. So I haven't had any other year Parkers. I know that last year's release is the red label is, from what I've seen, everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people seem to think it's a fantastic pour. Al, I think I asked you between last year's. I mean, I know they're different, but like, were you more excited to get this year's or last year's? AD, that's hey, carnal. Told you, man. Entiendo palabras, mi equipo. I know who's clicking on the haha emoji. All it's doing is helping me. I'm not going to say them by name. That's what they want. AD, you know what's funny is when I'm in chat with you guys, sometimes I'll just, so like, I read very well, and it's one of those things I just, speaking sentences, that's not my forte. Like, you tell me to go do something, like, escalera, go grab the fucking ladder. I'm going to grab that shit. Derecha. You want me to put it to the right? I got you. Oh, also, like 99.9% of food items I know just from working in restaurants, expressions, el chingon, no mames, a la verga. There's shit I know. So I enjoy reading you guys in chat, and I'm just sitting there like, This is most enjoyable. No, I love Robin Melly to death. AD, you're a good dude, man. All right, let's see. There is something I haven't had in a while. All right. Let's go back, Mr. Parker. Kind of craving something with some cherry notes. So, all right. Rock Hill Farms. Honestly, ever since I found this bottle, I, I don't think I've seen it really around here again in Southern Maryland where I'm at. And if I have, it's way overpriced. But Rock Hill Farms for me out of anything I've ever had, is definitely top 10 to top 15. I would say top 15 bottles. It's just a damn good pour. I don't ever really see Hancock's Reserve around here, but it's got a nice, solid cork. Not bad. Wow, I haven't had this in a minute. It's a damn good bottle. Wish I had backups. That's like everyone's like, oh, Joe, or anyone that ever does a whiskey stream, you're going to have someone inevitably that comes in. Oh, you're an alcoholic. No, I just really enjoy the taste of alcohol or whiskey and bourbon. Like that's, I feel like that's a real key difference. You know, if you drink too much, obviously the end result is the same as any other alcohol. But when it comes to whiskey and bourbon, it's an experience. You appreciate the nuances. Like I said, getting better at tasting notes. I see a bottle, I want a bottle, I taste a bottle. If it's good, it's good. Man. And what I love about sipping a bottle you haven't had in a while is it takes you back kind of to the first time. Also, because I smoke cigarettes, I think I can't really fully appreciate certain things. I know that kind of angers a lot. I've had messages on Instagram like, dude, you buy these bottles and can't really appreciate it. Fuck you, Kyle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I get cherry out of this. I know some of those things you're tasting and smelling, not or what the rock is cooking. I'm getting out of that Glen. So don't completely hate on me. All right, Beans. Have a good night. If you smoke cigarettes, it actually messes with your olfactory senses. It makes it harder. Some like if you quit smoking cigarettes or if you never smoke cigarettes, you taste things better. Also, food, drinks, this and that. Yeah, I don't recommend smoking to anyone. But since I turned, I'm not making a New Year's resolution. I hate to be that guy, but I really would. I mean, just for general health, I need to quit smoking cigarettes. So I turned 40 in May. I know, right? Crazy. But that's definitely I want to start quitting before then. I don't want to wait until my birthday. I don't want a date to be. I'll pick like a random Tuesday in February or something. Just be like, all right, whatever, fuck it. I don't attach dates to certain things. Like, oh, when'd you quit smoking? I don't know because I don't. Yeah, I just want to start and keep going from there. Because there have been periods where I quit cigarettes for, I think 9 months was my longest time where I quit, and then just things in life happened, or I probably got a little bit too drunk at a party, and someone handed me a Newport, and I was like, "Oh, I've missed you, old friend." You know? Yeah, AD, I try, man. You got to moisturize, buddy. Well, I don't drink coffee, or I will say this: I will drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee per year. But for me, caffeine in the morning is usually Coke Zero or Dr. Pepper. That's usually how I wake up. I don't like Red Bull. I don't like Monster. I don't drink Celsius. I don't like the way it makes my chest feel, and then it's just like I don't know. I don't crash from it, but all it does is kind of I don't know. Coffee will wake up my eyes, but not my body, and then the energy drinks wake up my body, and then I'm just kind of like I'm still fucking tired. Like cold water for me, honestly, like ice cold water in the morning works way better to kind of get me going. Red Bull every morning in high school. Yeah, dude, I hate when I see my. You shouldn't be drinking energy drinks when you're that young. You know what, man? I like Coke Zero because I really, especially if you have it like a fountain Coke Zero, it's it's also less sugar. And yeah. Now obviously Mexican Coca-Cola, I don't like gotta say the whole thing. Coca-Cola, Mexican Coca-Cola is obviously the best. It's cane sugar. Like Mexican Coke is fantastic. Coca-Cola. I would take that any day of the week. Heche en Mexico. AD, ¿te gusta mi ropa? Uh, it's okay. It's okay. But once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If anyone's lurking or new to the channel, I really appreciate you being here. Sorry, I was just getting a little sentimental there. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. You don't know any Spanish. Yeah, but you know French, so give me 1 second, y'all. AD, tell them Joe vaya al baño. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Nah, you couldn't hear shit, bruh. Couldn't hear shit, bruh. Actually, that's what I have to do. I was trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah. You act like you know me, bruh. You can't hear anything? Can you hear me now? I know you can hear me now. It's okay. It's okay. Lo siento. Lo siento. Oh. Man, my trolls, dude, your thumbs. I'm telling you what, if my trolls keep double tapping the haha, you're gonna double tap so hard your phone's about to get pregnant. I don't know how you sustain the ha-has like for hours on end. It's kind of impressive. But I'm pretty sure if you keep double tapping your phone, it's gonna get pregnant, bruh. Like just chill. Just chill. Find like a 99th profile to come in here with a gray name, comment, and we'll see how it goes. Getting a little ridiculous. All right. You hacked my mic? Shit, you don't want to do that. We know they ain't getting their ladies pregnant. Oh shit. Oh, Annette with the burn. Love it. Flush midstream. It is pretty long. It is a pretty long stream. I try to keep it short sometimes, but you know the river floweth. Last name is Waters. Y'all get how it works. Better wash your damn hands. Always wash your hands. I wash my hands before and after. We've discussed this, right? Especially when you're working on construction sites. You don't just take off your gloves and go about your business. Like you still got dirt on your hands. I don't want to just go drop trowel and, you know, that's why you don't wait until the last minute, by the way, where you're like struggling to get things off. You know, you go into the bathroom, you wash your hands, you sit down, you take care of your business. You know, it's just bad policy to, you know, have pre-dirtied hands go in. You might, I mean, you're washing them after. Imagine people that just, you know, you got dirty hands, they go in, they about the business, and then they just walk out touching doorknobs and, yeah, you know. That's why there's like the pre-soak option for washing clothes. You know, you don't just throw them into the water and just like hope for the best. You know, give them a little pre-soak. You know. Oh yeah, I knew AJ. Rob, why do you think I asked AJ where his profile picture was from? Because it's from that sunrise stream I did in. It looked very similar. I can always tell who the profiles are, dude. The fact that it's been over a year, there's been multiple tryings of bearing hatchets. We all remember the Ocean City streams. I even welcomed aforementioned troll back into the stream, gave him a chance, and I will say this: his profile pictures of me are pretty creative, but you know, the rest of it, we're gonna. The Fugglers are no longer going to be mentioned. You know, actually, it's kind of a compliment. Like, you take all that time out of your day to make content about my channel. Okay, so let's extrapolate that. You come home from work, and they can say it doesn't take them that long, but you crop pictures. You like what is wrong with you? Like, seriously, what is wrong with you that you take that much time out of your day? Like I'm nobody in the grand scheme of things. I'm just a simple fucking dude, right? I like to spread love and positivity. And if you fuck with me, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. But in the meanwhile, like I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, man. I've got nothing to hide from anybody. All right. Let's see. Should we bring it to Mike Tyson? Actually, no. We want to end them. I think you know what I want to do is he's definitely getting bottle killed for New Year's. But he is also wearing a Christmas hat, so I feel like I got to pour some up tonight. Let's pour up some heavyweight shots. All right, Iron Mike. Let's see. Fuck, this cork is broken like shit. Y'all about to see me struggle. Hold on. Almost got it. I'm about to pull a Joe Unfiltered here. Might have to use my teeth. This is mildly embarrassing. Hold on. All right. Iron Mike's keeping it pretty tight. What can I do to actually help this situation? This is what you get on lives. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, it's still pretty nice. All right. All right. Then we'll finish the rest on New Year's. Make sure I don't put that cork back in so damn tight. Once again, Merry Christmas from heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. Shout out once again to Up and Smoke Tamales, Alan, for sending me that bottle. I still have his Jack Daniels ready to go for him. And there you go. I know everyone has been snagging these JD Heritage barrels, but what I really enjoy about these is each barrel definitely has a specific taste to it, and they vary on the front and back ends to me. I've tried 3 different barrels, and so mine ends in 04903. To me, this is a perfect toasted marshmallow profile. It's what I think is a perfect representation. I tried one of JP's, still damn good, but me personally, I enjoyed this barrel better. So excited for him to get that. And Al, I think I'm gonna wait until we open up our tan yard, so before I break open the Coy Hill again. I'm gonna be very upset when that bottle goes. Wow. So it's a 1792 foolproof. There you go. Solid pour. Hey, what's up, Carlo? How we doing, buddy? They're everywhere in Michigan now. Yeah. Well, the last one I saw in Maryland right now, we're selling them for most stores 70 to 75, and I've seen them at 150 at other places. So it all depends. I know Andrew snagged his for what, 56, 57. But see, our Costco's don't sell alcohol. And it makes me so jealous every time I'm scrolling through YouTube where I see your guys' posts where you guys are at Costco and they've got just cases and cases of bottles. I see 2 or 3 of them on a shelf because that's all the one store could get. It's like, I'm excited to find it, but damn, man, like our Total Wines, no, Maryland liquor stores is, yeah. I've talked about this a lot. It all depends, but we also have drive-throughs. So if you want to be that guy that can afford it, you can literally go through a drive-through and be like, hey, let me get that pappy behind the counter. You could do that. Hey, Tiger, how we doing? Okay. All right. So it's been a couple days since I've even had a couple pours, and I thought I would be kind of like, I thought I'd be a little bit more fucked up, but I'm actually feeling pretty nice right now. That's why we do small pours, right? All my S's seem to be S'ing and not S. So I think I should be stupendous. There you go. All right. Oh man, what do I want to pour up next? Well, shit, I just did the full proof, so it seemed. I should have ended my night with that. That's what I should have done. I was too overzealous on Tyson. I got ahead of myself. All right. By the way, Al. I got to make sure obviously I'm going to, but when I get that tanager in, I'm going to have the tanager by itself, but then also I'm going to have a cigar and have a pour of the Penelope and the tanager side by side. See what's up with that. The cigar series, yeah. So chapter one of the cigar series. If I see cigar in the name, it instantly draws my eyes to it. Cigar batches, cigar blends. It's excuse me. It's I guess because I like smoky things, that kind of specific profile, it speaks to me. And when you can enjoy something specific with a cigar, like I said, it's an experience. So definitely, when I get that Tanager in this weekend, I'm going to try and do a video comparing them side by side. Oh yeah, well no, we've discussed that. So there are certain bottles which I'm going to do. So if they're what I hazmat are pretty damn close. Anything that's like 66 or 70% or higher, I already got you. Give me a second. So this is what we're going to use for anything that's crazy high proofs or any what you were just talking about, Tyga. Going to pour it into this. And as it fills up, it'll fill in the mouth, this and that. So yeah, that's what this guy's playing for. Oh my goodness. No way, Blue. Hold up. Oh my God. Blue, that's crazy. Merry Christmas to you and Dan. Oh wow. This is sorry guys. Blue is an amazing person. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, welcome in, Blue. I was stream started with me showing off gifts that Rachie got me. My Gengar shirt, my Goosebump shirt, one or two other things. I've had a couple small pours. We were talking about childhood memories, this and that, but that is awesome that you're actually here for the stream. So shout out to Germany. Yeah, I got some good gifts for Christmas. Like I said, it doesn't take much to make me happy. Like, the way I am, I work construction. I do this and that every day. I like to dress nice when I'm going out, but for me, I like my silly shirts, my this, my that. Oh God, oh, there's the ads again. Hold on, hold on. Give me 1 second. I think I got an oak glass, dude. That is, oh man, that's also another gift I got for Christmas. An early Christmas gift was my oh man, I left it upstairs, but I showed you guys on my last stream. My wooden whiskey glass. It actually elevates. If you take a cheaper pour of something, it adds a little more vanilla and to it. It's Al. It definitely elevates like a lesser pour, man. I love it. So, also, my family is a type of sort where it's hard for us to wait until Christmas Day to give each other gifts. So, basically, after Thanksgiving, we'll nickel and dime gifts and then save the big gifts for Christmas because, like, for instance, I was telling the chat earlier, Mama Aguas, Waters, Blue, like, she got me a couple new hats or like beanies for work because she knew I was working outside. The same mom gifts, here's some thermal socks, just, you're going to catch yourself a cold, so here's some hand warmers. My mom's not Jewish, but here's some hand warmers, something to keep your toesies warm. Just make sure you stay safe at work and stay warm. Like I said, she's not Jewish and she doesn't sound like that. I'm just going with it. But you get the gifts and also some things along the way. So she got me a wooden whiskey glass, and actually no, this was an earlier gift, but this dragon decanter. I'm gonna slowly fill this with the last pours of certain bottles. Let it fill up, and what do they call them? Infinity decanters. I'm just gonna keep adding to it. Only problem is I think I'm gonna need a funnel because that's trying to free pour that into that small of a hole, no diddy, is gonna be a little difficult. Yep, you're easy, Tiger. Yeah, I do have a yeah. I can actually I can go snag it real quick. It's actually a really good glass. Hold on, give me 1 second. There you go. Yep. And so they're all handmade. I know it's reversed on your screen, but she obviously got me one with a J. The inside of the cup is completely charred. And this is one of those things you definitely do not use, soap to rinse it out. Only thing I did was use a little bit of water when it first arrived, make sure the inside didn't have any like, packing dust or whatever on it. Now, I will say this, you do not want to pour something into this and then just kind of like let it sit overnight. This is one of those things you pour something into, let sit for a second, let the just kind of let the oak do its work, enjoy it, and then once you're done, make sure you rinse it out, tip it upside down, you're good. Now I've had wooden Glencairns before, but like I said, there wasn't as much surface area on the inside with the ones I had. At least there wasn't as much surface area on the inside for you to swirl things and do this and that. It should have been wider, I guess, this way. Either way. So the wooden glass, I poured what I poured into this, some basic wild turkey 101, which is fine by itself. I let it sit in there for a minute or two, and I took a sip out of it, and I was like, okay, it's just a different way to experience things, which obviously I appreciate. But no, it was a very thoughtful gift from my mom. Yeah, the charred interior is crazy. All right, AD. Hey, AD, stay safe, buddy. Don't do nothing fucking crazy, man. You know the rules. All right, what should I do next? All right. Al, I know I've asked you this question before. We're not going to talk about the Omega, but out of these two bottles, you got the 10-year private select, 10-year private select, and the 10-year single barrel. Out of this year's Penelope bottles, which I know they're probably both good, but which one did you prefer out of these two? The best whiskey I ever had came from the Angel Share. That was. Oh, you talking about Jim Beam Blue? The Angel or Angel's Envy? Because oh no, wait, hold on. Jim Beam came out with Devil's Cut during because they said the Angel Share is what evaporates. Okay, so all right. You like the single barrel, more character. Okay. 99 proof. By the way, I posted a short to my channel where I found these bottles. The guy called me up and he was the one that found me my 10-yard hill. And he's like, "Hey buddy, you gonna post about my store more?" I was like, "I'm nervous too." He's like, he's like, "Keep posting, man. I'll give you good deals." So I will keep posting more. So shout out to Brandywine Liquors in Southern Maryland. So if you're watching, buddy, I appreciate you. So there's something about Penelope bottles also. It's simple. They kind of just make you want the bottle. You see it, it's just like, all right, that's a Penelope release. What's going on? Oh, okay. I should have known Tiger was up to some shit. All right. There's sometimes I'll read comments and just be like, I mean, my brain works in mysterious ways. Sometimes when I read comments, I'm like, you ladies are hilarious. Like, first of all, that's not going to happen. Oh man, see, it's like I look at these and it's like I don't know which one I want to open up more. But what Al said was, tell you what, Al, we still have to get Andrew on a live stream with us. I think once my Tanger arrives, if we can figure something out, like before the new year, we do a Tanager and Tan Yard stream, right? I think that would be pretty damn awesome. So me, Al Gordon, Andrew, or if Beans wants to join also, we could open up this and the Tanager. I'm willing to do it if you guys are. And this is my first hazmat in years. I was so excited to find this bottle. They only had what 14,000 bottles released this year of Tan Yard. Last year was what 24, 25,000 for Coy Hill. All right, let's go with something a little sweet. Gonna crack a little Penelope Valencia. Rob Melly, if you're still watching, if you see this bottle, I would recommend for you guys personally to pick it up. Just take it slow because it is a little on the sweet side. By the way, I really don't have OCD, but when I am done with my bottles, I always make sure like the top of the bottle lines up with the, like the P on Penelope is. Never mind. All right, so it's always crazy to me sometimes with their like especially their Cooper series where the alcohol by volume isn't that crazy, but you can't have the ABV so high because then you're going to miss certain notes. But yeah, this is batch 4 of Penelope Valencia. And it's crazy because like I like to read the descriptions of the bottle before I'll, look things up online or ask other people what their reviews are. So it's 4 grain, obviously with Penelope, but brings forward rich citrus flavors from the coast of Spain. The coasts of Spain, not any specific coast, just just Spain. But if you've ever had a Valencia orange, you would know this smell right off the damn bat with this. If you want something super sweet, you're grabbing the Penelope Rio. I don't know if I'm looking for that kind of orange specific profile. I really like this. The Rio is that honey finish. This is an orange finish. It's still pretty damn sweet. It's not something I would drink throughout the day, or it's not just something you tap into every day. It's like I'm wondering what this would taste like alongside some Peking duck. Now that I'm thinking about it, and I know Valencia and Peking, you got. I'm gonna turn this shit off, man. I swear to God. We're done with that shit. Anyway, see now I'm wondering orange flavored dishes alongside that. I've never even paired them together. If that would actually be good. Don't you eat anything? Just dude, I eat tons of food, man. You don't get you don't get skinny ripped just not eating. I have plenty of nice whiskey bars near me. I'm from right outside of DC. All right, we got some ha-has coming in. All right, go Broncos. Joe needs to almost read it. Almost read it. So my Super Bowl prediction before season started, I'm gonna get back. All right, so it was I had Bills and Lions. I'm thinking Bills still might be a safe choice. The Lions kind of disappointed me. I'm a Redskins fan. Always going to say Redskins is what it is. My team completely shit the bed this season, but Lions clearly was a misguided choice. I still think the Bills are. You got Mahomes.
I'm Pat Mahomes. Um, we tried to play good this year. I thought me and Kelsey might have been able to do something. Um, the Taylor Swift mojo didn't quite work. Um, but I'm Pat Mahomes. I'll be back.
Pat Mahomes, you know what, bro? You've had all these bites at the apple. You did win, but I think Josh Allen. I think he's first of all the Ravens are some ass. The only real threat is who to the Bills right now. The Jaguars could fuck around and win. The Patriots, like, by the way, any of y'all that saw the Patriots winning that many games this season, you're a liar. You're a liar. My best prediction for the Patriots was 10-7, but
Pat Mahomes. He ain't gonna win this year, so it'll be nice to pretend I want to cheer someone else on.
I think Josh Allen gets to the game this year. I'm not going to say the Bills win, but I think Josh Allen in the playoffs is just going to steamroll. It's going to be a 3rd and 7, a crucial play, and he says, "I'm going to run it over you." You're not going to stop Josh Allen until he gets to a Super Bowl. That's my prediction. Like I said, I really wanted the Lions just to get to a Super Bowl. They've never been to one, but a Lions and Bills Super Bowl would have been awesome because one team wins their first ring. And then plus you would have all kinds of crazy AI artwork of like a lion attacking a bison or a buffalo. Like I guarantee the NFL was ready for a Lions and Bills Super Bowl with artwork and AI and shit. No, I definitely eat lots of food. Guys, give me 1 second. And we're back. What I miss? Okay, we're back. Oh man, I know it sucks. You leave for 10 seconds and you get 10 viewers dropping off because they're just like, what's next? That's okay. Once again, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur. Sorry, no. Thank you all for taking any time out of your day, always, for joining my silly stream. It is, like I said, my channel is mainly just a fun way to show myself, chat with people that I enjoy in life, kind of give myself something to do every now and then, give us all something to do. Like, I really respect anyone that all they do is make content for a living. Me personally, I couldn't do it. It seems like a rat race, and I'm not about that life. If I somehow get monetized one day, it is what it is. Any money spent on my channel goes into buying bottles to show on the channel. You guys are amazing, but I'm still thirsty. I'm actually getting a little chilly, so I'm about to turn on the actual fireplace. All right, there we go. 1792. What about 1792? This is a 12-year 1792. So, for instance, you have 1792. They have, different bottles you can pick up. The sweet wheat is actually one of my favorites. In my opinion, it is just way too overpriced. But the age 12 year, I was able to pick up for a fantastic price. I picked up one for me and JP. Yeah, so we got a 12 year and then we have a full proof. Now, 1792 full proof by itself is not hard to find, but when you see that gold sticker on the front and that tater sticker on the back, where it is very specific to a store, or it's just a bottle you got to have. And I know Al Gordon has this bottle too, but once again, shout out to Alan for snagging me this, because this bottle has provided me a lot of entertainment. And Mike Tyson, if you know anything about boxing, he's my favorite. He's my favorite pugilist. He's impetuous. He's exquisite. He's 19 years old, just out there, just mollywomping people for the belts. He still keeps it tight. And also the scene from The Hangover, where he knocks the fuck out of Zach Galifianakis. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Where he's like, sing it with me now. I can feel it. Sing it, fellas. Sing it. It's amazing. So it's kind of like when you buy certain bottles every now and then, just because it's like shaped like a Tommy gun, or like in Rob's case where Melly got him a baseball bat. Certain bottles you just like, dude, that's awesome. I kind of want that bottle. I gotta have it. All right. Let's see what else. By the way, if y'all see something, say something. Trying to think about what else I might want to drink to celebrate Christmas, and then kind of end the night. Oh man, now we're getting a bunch of hidden reviews. That booty bottle. Okay, that's funny. Blue is good. All right. Why are we deleting? What are we doing? Annette, what are you doing? What's going on? All right, I'm not sure if Annette. Why are we high? All right, it's all good. It's all good. I give discretion to certain mods like Al Gordon. If someone shouldn't be hidden, like put him back to like 5 minutes or 24 hours, you know. All right, so we're not doing any more bottle cracks tonight. I'm not cracking anything new, but I do want something else to pour. And then we're going to end the stream. Once again, Merry Christmas to everyone. Any stream that I do, I know, like, I'll keep saying, you take time out of your day for me, I'll take time out of my day for you. I very much pay people back with attention and respect. You know what? I'm doing it again. I showed it earlier, but I want to finish my Christmas because it's my bottle and I have that option. So we are going to pour up one last Glen of JD14. If you have the bottle, you know. If you don't have the bottle, you should probably find one. It's that damn good. It's just a fantastic pour. My top 2025 pour. For our ASMR fans. You're welcome. Don't go crazy, Joe. Don't go crazy. There you go. It's just one of those things, even at a distance, you know, you just see it. It's just like, I gotta have that. I still cannot believe what, after tasting it, the cheapest price I have seen this at a store around me is $700. Hold on one second, guys. All right, we're back. Dan's already asleep. I don't know. I mean, the only ASMR I've ever liked is like typewriters. But a lot of people like the slow talking. If I just, oh my goodness, just look at that. Just, I mean, to each their own. You know, a lot of dudes out there like feet. Some people like ASMR. I like the cork pop sound just because it's fun, and I like the end result of pouring what's inside the bottle. You know, if I want to go to sleep, if I ever listen to anything, it would be like rain hitting a tent or like a tin roof. You know, for me, I get the best sleep ever when I'm camping outdoors. It's that primal kind of sleep. All right, so we're gonna finish up this JD14. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you very much. Actually, I haven't done this yet. I can't believe, like, I've gone this whole stream without the claws this whole time. I told you, Blue, I got Wolverine claws, right? It's just so dang good. I know, silly purchase, but people seem to like it. By the way, remember to stay hydrated, folks. I think we're about to end stream. Truly unnecessary. Yes. You know what? No, I love my claws, man. They're fantastic. They provided a lot of hilarity. I've stabbed boxes, you know. I even roasted marshmallows on some streams with them. Those fireside lives just kind of, you know. But it also started as an ongoing joke because people are like Joey forearms, this and that. Because like I'm not even flexing, but I mean, you know, my trolls seem to like making content from it as they're sitting in their grandma's basement. So. Yeah, y'all know I got a Hank Hill. All right, guys. This has been a very... Oh, now she's back. Claws are cool. Okay. Oh. Melly. Uno más, sí o no? Poquito más? You tell me. By the way, I totally missed earlier when someone wanted me to do that offensive voice. Oh, man. Wait, no, I've already told that Chinatown story, haven't I? I'm just now remembering. Like, I told you guys the Chinatown story where the white dude had an Asian accent and I went back and forth. If y'all haven't heard the story, I'll tell it again because now I'm kind of in the mood. But because someone was like, "Oh, say something offensive." Blue doesn't know the Chinatown story. Oh my goodness. All right, so. All right. No, you know what? No. Show some decorum, Joe. I think Robin. But I was called offensive. I don't think I was being offensive, right? Because I walk into a store. No, Tiger, you're good. The Chinese story is gold. There you go. Oh, hold on. Who we got in here right now? Let me check. We got Blue. We got. Hold on. Actually, let me check my phone percent real quick. Wow, guys. Tell you what. If someone guesses within 5 of what percent my phone is at, I will tell the story. Did I charge the phone before stream or no? Someone guess what my phone percent is at right now. Let's have a game. Oh, I'm going to tell the story. But I'm curious what people think my phone percent is at right now. 27. Hold on. Who said 35? I'm at 37%. So whoever said 35 is all right. So I tell you what, I'm going to tell a very offensive story very soon, right? I go tell very offensive, but you all have to give me necesito dos minutos, porfa. 2 minutos, porfa. And I come back and BB, I tell something very offensive. Which accent will I use? You don't know. That's the fun of this game. Mucho gusto being confusing. All right. We're going to do this. Okay, so y'all ready for story time? We ready for story time? We ready for story time? Let me go back and check chat. 35%, not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go back into story time. Okay. Riss and Cross. Riss and Crossery. All right. Riss and Cross. So me and my buddy a few years ago, go to see a Capitals game. By the way, let's go Caps. Rock the red. If you're from pure Caps fan. Stanley Cup winners back in 2017. Anyway, so like I said, story time. Make sure you guys are here. So the stadium is right near Chinatown. Okay, right near Chinatown. Chinatown, very very close by to a stadium. Okay. Now y'all know me. I've started in restaurants. I know how to interact with people in the service industry. I was a waiter, a busboy, bartender, upper echelon manager, blah blah blah. I go into after the game. I wasn't drunk, but might have been like that level of tipsy where after the metro you're fine to drive, which I feel is what you should be at games, right? You take a metro to a game after third period you're good to go after the blah blah blah. Anyway, I was like, well, shit, I'm hungry. So me and my buddy stop at Chinatown. We walk into a restaurant, and this dude is paler than me, and I know I'm super pale, right? All right, so hold on. But he walks out. He's like, "Oh, hello. How are you this evening?" I thought this white dude was doing a bit. I really thought that he was coming out from the back, like just first of all, when you see a white dude working at a Asian restaurant anywhere other than a busboy, it's weird. But he comes out from the back. He's got the hairnet on. He's legit employee. But he's like, "Oh, hello. What would you like?" I said, "Oh yeah. Oh, hello. How are you?" I did the closed eye thing. "Oh, hello. we very hungry after game. And so he told me, this man told me, you're being very offensive. You're offensive. I said, no, you're being very offensive. You come at me, I'd be off. So this white dude that comes out from the back at this Chinese restaurant was apparently adopted in China, had the full-on Hop Sing accent. I'm gonna get banned for this stream, I swear to God. But he's like, no, I adopted in China. You being offensive. I don't want to serve you. Once again, I think he's still doing a bit. I was like, no, you're being offensive. We just want to order food. Diddy Mao. We want to order food. And so his dad, which is his dad, I mean, the guy that adopted this white child, comes out from the back. He's like, what is going on? What is going on? I said, so your son being offensive. And the guy said, no, he being dickhead. He being dickhead. I said, no, he being dickhead. And then I went kind of like almost Japanese, where I went to more guttural. It was like, no, he being dickhead. Your son came out here and he insulted me. All I did was try to order food, and he want to be a dickhead. So I played tit for tit and tit for tat, accent for accent. Just was. But when you see a white guy at a Chinese restaurant walk out with an Asian accent, I like, it was mildly embarrassing, and I did not get food. But the stories are legendary. Like it's oh, you're being very offensive. How am I being offensive? You're being offensive. Yeah, no, I respond in kind. You come at me with bullshit, I come back at you with bullshit. Don't you tell me how to riv. Don't you tell me how to riv my rife. I won't tell you how to riv your rife. Also, by the way, rednecks, you talk like this, dude. I just like doing funny voices, and I also, but I swear to God, when that white guy with an Asian accent comes out, you just get thrown for a fucking loop. And it's rare in life where I don't don't know how to perceive things, but I'm going to act in kind. Yeah, but no, the man was. I mean, Angelina Jolie adopts 97 Chinese babies. There's plenty of white people that have been adopted in Asian countries, whether they're GI babies or X amount of circumstances. But no, the man was legit new Mandarin, and so of course I felt like an asshole afterwards. Like even sober, I would have felt like an asshole. Yeah, no, it definitely sounded like a bit. Like it was. Now, occasionally you walk into Chipotle. Like I actually did work at Chipotle for a short time. You'll have that occasional white guy back there, on the grill, but it's because like I said, entiendo palabras, and tell me to do something in Spanish, I'm gonna fucking do it, or I'm gonna curse you back out in it. I just don't like to be that guy. I also don't like to do this. I don't like to do my Ming accent. If you're just talking like, "Hey, man, come on, Ming," Or I also do my Tyrone voice. You just come in, hey, man, man, stop capping, bro. All right, we're losing viewers. I've got likes this stream. Phones. I've only gone 2 hours this time. Damn. Oh, any fun facts? Oh, Blue. Hit me up on WhatsApp, and I will give you all of the restaurant secrets because you're a friend. I'm not going to share my secrets, my restaurant secrets on live. That's a separate stream. Blue, you and Dan messaged me about Taco Bell, Olive Garden, Outback, Chili's. I wasn't a restaurant whore, but you go where the money is when you're serving and bartending. I've got all the restaurant secrets. By the way, quick fact: Taco Bell. The reason you crap so much after eating it is because the beef is constituted with it's oats and oat juice. So imagine eating oatmeal and Taco Bell beef at the same time, and you wonder why it fucks up your tum tum. The more you know. Sorry, Taco Bell. Chili's chicken tortilla soup. Actually, I probably could. I probably could give you that recipe for that soup. My favorite recipe is the Olive Garden Alfredo sauce. If you're feeling super decadent, there's that one guy online. I can't remember his name. The African American / black gentleman that knows all those food secrets. If you want to follow that dude, he knows a lot, but I also know shit he doesn't. Oh my god. Especially when it comes to corporate structure. Oh man. Okay, I give you the Alfredo recipe from Olive Garden. Like I said, it's not healthy though. It's not healthy, but I can definitely give you the Olive Garden Alfredo recipe. So I remember during COVID, that's when I was still working at Taco Bell. They just started serving like those breakfast items, and then they shut down those hours. So I had access to sausage patties, crumbles, eggs, this and that. It's just like, well, the food's gonna go bad because we can't sell it. So yoink, 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 yoink. Man, I ate for months off that shit. Okay, so you know how to make the fondue? Yeah. See, that's another thing. Like, why do restaurants get rid of shit that tastes good? Doesn't make any sense to me. But no, that the fondue, I know what you're talking about, Tyga. Yeah, that shit was, yeah. Like Outback years ago used to have a dessert called the cinnamon oblivion. That was amazing. People love it. Do this and that. You know, Chili's had a molten dessert. It's like sugar cookies. Really? All right. Well, you know what? I can't bake. I can grill anything. I can use pots and pans. I can grill anything. When it comes to baking, I'm not that guy that can just like make cookies without a recipe. I need that specific 3/4 cups of flour. That like I without a specific recipe, baking for me is I know where my faults lie. Now I can grill you anything. You know, I can prop. I've actually even done it. You know, taking a cake pan and you know done it on the grill. But baking for me is I can't do it. Like I said, unless it's a specific recipe. You couldn't eat them in okay. White chocolate macadamia. So I think my favorite cookies would have to be I don't know. I think anything with I like chocolate and peanut butter in my cookies. Anything that has both. Um, I don't know. I really don't have like a favorite cookie. I know for cakes, it's like German chocolate, red velvet cake, certain other things. But if a gun to my head picking a favorite cookie, I would not know what to say. Oh, Blue! If as soon as you and Dan get over here, I promise you, you're gonna have amazing seafood like Maryland blue crab and as soon as you know, I really want to get some videos and pictures of the seafood feast we were supposed to have the past couple days, but um, due to my niece's plans visiting her side of the family and the fact the past 2 days I wasn't really feeling that well, it didn't make much sense to gorge on a whole bunch of seafood when she's not here. I wasn't feeling that well, but tomorrow is the day. So ribeyes, lobster, snow crab legs, mussels, shrimp, crawfish. it's awesome living in Maryland. Back to the ha-has. Yeah, no, I'm feeling awesome now. Just for the past couple days, it was definitely wasn't awesome. But no, Blue, I really appreciate you showing up. You and Dan are awesome people. And also, there's another reason I don't talk about other things on this stream, Blue, just because I don't want any stress following other people. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Man, I love this damn shirt. Hold on. Yes, you get to see my normal pants too. But once again, thank you, Rachie, for this shirt, my Gengar. Oh man, look at me. Everyone's like, "Oh, yeah." Sorry for the skinny Britness. There you go. It's Christmas. You can make Cheez-Its from scratch. Hold the phone. If you can make white Parmesan Cheez-Its from scratch, Tyga, you need to let me know because that's my favorite flavor. My whole fit. Oh, hold on. All right. Time to be silly. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let's take a step back. Man, y'all love the fit. There ain't nothing wrong with the fit. Man, I'm comfy. I'm goofy. I work hard to be goofy in life, right? Hot and spicy Cheez-Its. I like the white Parmesan. I like the extra toasted. Most things spicy I do like usually. Let's see. It's been what 2, 3, 4 days since I've had anything to drink. I'm feeling pretty awesome right now. I did say I was going to have one last one, and I did. And then, all right, one last one, you heathen. Merry Christmas. We're gonna finish off with some Peerless rum barrel finish. Not a super hard bottle to find unless you're me, but I'm not a huge fan of finishes that are like flavored, but I will say when I first started bartending and started to appreciate the taste of barrels, it was rum before it was whiskey or bourbon. I mean, we all remember those nights of having like Captain Morgan and this and that, and then you were like you thought you were fancy by having the Captain Morgan private stock. But this Peerless rum barrel, the rum barrel gives it more of that vanilla flavor to it, which I appreciate. All right, definitely last pour for the night. Dan would love which one, the Peerless. If Dan wants a sample, I can gladly actually Blue, you know what? Hit me up on WhatsApp and I will gladly send you guys some samples. There's also some German beers that you guys have I can no longer get in the States. So if you're somehow able to procure those and send me a bottle or two, we can work something out. Like whatever Dan is curious about, I'll gladly set aside samples for him. This is whiskey with waters. Stay hydrated, noobs. I'm finished. Okay. All right. I will make sure I set aside some of that for Dan then. I have not been able to find a back of that bottle. I found it one time and I bought it. Okay. All right, Blue. That sounds awesome. See, this is what I love about meeting people online. You actually meet some decent people. Extra toasty. Okay. Wait, you guys sent me a Christmas card? I got one from Rachie and our other mutual friends. By the way, Blue, I don't mention that our other mutual friends because I don't want. But no, I didn't get one from you and Dan. If that's what you're asking. Good night, Annette. Thank you once again for joining in as always. I really appreciate you. You did send one. Okay, well, I will definitely look out for it. No, that's awesome. I had no idea you guys sent one. So like I said, I got one. I got my package from Rachie. I got the card from our other mutual friends, but I'll definitely be on the lookout. Might take some time. Okay. Everyone gets a card from my Hank Hill. Oh my goodness, my hair was crazy. All right. Let's see. Wow, we're still at 24%. It makes me want to stream longer. You know what? I might. If y'all will indulge me while I By the way, for the last time, this isn't purposeful, right? I can't fake this. Everyone wants to say you're flexing on purpose. I get so many GD troll messages like, Joe, stop trying so hard. This is trying. This is just me existing. So it's hard to keep content going when you're just talking by yourself. Trying to think about what else to talk about. I don't know. It's just one of those things you sit and you just keep going. I will say this though. It's the simple things in life that matter. So when you have someone that's a friend that will send you, they remember small details. I said, hey, listen, I've never tried this certain thing. They sent me a picture of it. They said, hey, this tastes good. I mentioned I'd like to try that. I'd also like some whiskey stones. Certain people in life are really amazing at remembering certain details. Joe's got a fatty. Shit. I mean, I got a fatty rolled up, but that's for the after stream, girl. Okay. Blue, I believe you. I appreciate that too. That's awesome. So that means I got to send you and Dan something awesome. Like I said, if Dan, if you tell me what kind of flavor profiles Dan likes, like I have no problem. Or even what you like, Blue. If you like a sweeter variety, like the Valencia I had out earlier. Not that it's not just about sending alcohol to people, but if there's something you guys are curious to try that you can't find there, I will gladly send my friends samples. That's what we do here. That's another thing too. This is like a lot of people, you see them going to the liquor store every day because they're buying minis or pints, or that's what they need to survive their day. I go to the liquor store to find bottles that taste good and I can enjoy for the future or share with friends. That's the whole point of this community. It's anyone can go pick up a pint of Rickaloff or some 99 minis, and you can get fucked up on cheap shit, but a sweet finish. Okay, well, so what is it? All right, so we got Penelope Rio. Now this is a very sweet finish, but if I think based on what you're telling me, he might like this. So, a double cask finish of American honey and Brazilian oak. So, they describe it as a carnival in a bottle. It's, like I said, it's a very honey forward and sweet pour, but it's pretty damn good. I do have a backup of my Rio, which is why I wasn't afraid to pour out samples and keep testing this one. Actually, I'm going to pour that now. And you know what's crazy about Penelope is you recognize all of their everyday bottles. They're toasted, they're weeded, the rosé cask, when it comes to Rio, Havana, Valencia, certain labels you'll just in your eyes will just be like, "Yep, I'm picking up that bottle." Hopefully when the Madagascar comes out, I can find that bottle. We're just gonna pour a little bit. So finished in honey and Amburana barrels. So Penelope, like I said, once again, they've kind of got me hooked when it comes to their limited releases, just because it's not so much FOMO, it's more curiosity to me. And I know they can kind of go hand in hand, but living around DC, I can go to bars, try a sample of something, be like, I'm gonna go search for that bottle. Oh, man. So Blue, if I could describe this, do you remember like waffle crisp cereal as a kid? This has that, you taste the sweetness in the front and it coats the back of your throat. No diddy, but it to me that tastes like a very like cereal as a kid. It's fantastic. Now it's not for everyone. A lot of people think it's too sweet, but it's not an everyday pour either. You're not going home every day hoping to sample that. Like, who do we got here? Apostle. I tried the Rio Honey. It was only good still. I've never been able to get a hold of the Havana. Welcome in, everyone. Merry Christmas. If you're new here, I don't need you to hit the like or subscribe, but if you could, I think I'm close to 300 subs now, by the way. If one of my mods or someone could tell me what I'm at, like I said, I don't need your money. It's not about getting monetized, but if my silly channel is somehow at 300 subs, that it's kind of nuts. Joey, look, I'm not even flexing on purpose, bro. I'm just, what do you want me to do? I told y'all from day one I'm skinny. Like, look, God delivered it. I signed for it, bro. What do you want me to do? All my real friends know I don't flex. Annette, Annie, tell him this ain't on purpose, right? Look, this ain't on purpose. Look, all I'm doing is just twisting. That's it. It's bop it. Twist it, pull it, pop it. Andrew, we're gonna get you going live, bro. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna get you going live, homie. All right, what's being deleted? What do we got going now? Is this queer? Is this queer? Brandon Biggs. So, don't delete mods. Let him stay. Brandon, what about this is queer? I'm actually curious. What do you think about me or you or my stream is queer? Are you like me where we played Smear the Queer back in the day? You throw a football up in the air. The weakest man that catches is, you would hope he catches it so you can just like, help me help you. What do you mean? Is this queer? Joe Dirt reference. Oh, oh. Okay, all right. All right. Mods, leave this man. He knows Joe Dirte. I put an E on it to make it sound French. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome in the community now. Yeah, no, he's cool. Oh, all right, Brandon. I remember. All right. Tell you what, Brandon. Brandon, give me a movie. Or no, give me a quote and let's see if I can place it. And if Brandon is, if I, all right, Brandon, let's have a fun game. Brandon, give me a movie quote. Don't make it something so obscure like Nosferatu or something crazy. Give me something comedy wise. If I'm wrong, I'll pick whatever you want. Or you pick whatever you want. That's not even. No, I like cool people. Got a backup mic right here. They don't like feedback, Nathan. I just took a big Joe. Hope you didn't forget to wipe your dirt. Oh, come on. I'm waiting for a quote, bro. All right, here we go. For the oh wait, I thought Blue had a movie quote for me. She's actually speaking. Hold on. No, Blue, you're good. No, that's awesome. No, so listen, I think it's, I mean, it's kind of like, we all do the whole New Year's thing, or it's like, oh, 2026 is going to be way better. And I think there is something healthy about that thinking where, in a sense, where you recognize like, okay, this was a rough year. The next 365 can't be as stressful, as tumultuous, as there's nothing wrong with, but I don't like that people will make resolutions just because it's New Year's. Like January 7th is the same as January 1st if you want to be better about yourself. I mean, yeah, no, I'm hoping 2026 goes a lot better in terms of a lot of things, but I don't use the new year as a way to justify that's why things are going better. Because, yeah. Van Hagar. Yep. Nathan, dude. I fucking love Nathan, man. You know what's good for shoulder pain? Shoulder. Oh, God. I'm going to say it. If you lick my butthole. Step Brothers quotes. Damn it, Nathan. Someone give me a new movie quote so I don't get deleted. Give me some Talladega Nights. Give me some Labyrinth. Give me something. Give me something to work else off what I just said. Damn it, Nathan. Wow. 3 viewers and 24 likes. I would say everyone remember to smash the like, but I'm pretty sure everyone here already has. And if you haven't, you're just lurking like shit. I'm in a glass case of emotion. Anchorman. What did the bad man do, Ron? He punted Baxter. What did the mean man do? I'm in a glass case of emotion. Milk was a bad choice. Anchorman. Love it. Love to see it. Keep going. Keep going with the quotes. Just did my first desk pop. Is that a real thing? That would be the other guys. Hey, Terry. Hey, Terry, I just did my first desk pop. And that would be Bobby Carnivale. That was the cop. Him and the other Wayans brothers that was there convincing him to perform aforementioned desk pop. It's a real thing, right? No, the desk pop. No, it's not a real thing. It's my strong hand. That would be Scary Movie. The Butler. You jump, I jump. That would be. You jump, I jump. Hold on, Blue. I think Blue might have got me. I think Blue might have got me. You jump, I jump. Is that Jumper? Or hold on, they're on the side of a cliff. Is that the Leo DiCaprio movie? Oh God. It's not Titanic. Is it Titanic? I know it's got to be Leo DiCaprio. Yeah, it's got to be Titanic. Yeah. You jump. Yeah, Rose. He's talking to. By the way, Rose, you're a son of a bitch for not letting my man Leo on that door. You both could have fit. That man just frosted himself into a popsicle and just glubbed down to the infinite abyss. Like, I'll never let go. And then she pries his cold, dead hand off and she lets go. She watches him float down. I'll never let go. Bro, Jack was an artist in every sense of the word. And he's gone. Jack be dead. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack can't swim when he's cold as shit. That's a Joe original. Yeah, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack can't swim when he's cold as shit. I mean, negative 33 degrees Celsius, carry the one. That bro was done, you know. Like I said, science has proven that wooden door could have saved them both, but Rose didn't care. Rose did not care about Jack. The Joe original, thank you, sir. Yeah, I like to make a play on words, put the right emphasis on the right syllable. Jack could have fit on door. Yeah. No, she, you know what she did? She was like, Jack. She oscillated her weight. Every time he tried to climb on, she did this thing. Where every time he tried to climb, she made it harder for him. So when he pulled back, like they just buoyed back and forth. So you've got his whole, basically from the heart down, freezing. Like, come on, Rose. Like, what the? This is simple physics. Like, it's, but we got a good story out of it. We got a movie that made millions. So I like being silly with y'all. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it was definitely a lose-lose. Stop playing with your dinghy. Hold on. Tommy boy. Quit playing with your dinghy. Yeah, because I remember that scene. Yep. Because he was wishing for wind. I can't remember the lady's name, her character's name from the movie, but that is definitely a Tommy Boy quote. Where he was talking about his dad, Tom Callahan. Because you got Tommy Callahan. His dad was Bob. Yeah, they were selling brake pads. Quit playing with your dinghy. If I could remember a lot of other things in life as well as I do movie quotes and scenes, like I'd be unstoppable. Yeah, Chris Farley was my dude. "7 days." Okay. Wheezing the Juice. Wheezing the Juice. Okay, if I don't know the movie, will you give me credit for the actor? Wheezing the Juice sounds like something Pauly Shore would have said. Wheezing the Juice. Encino Man. Wheezing the Juice. Son-in-law. Wheezing the Juice sounds like something Pauly Shore would have said. Wheezing the Juice. Son-in-law, in the army now. I don't know. You kind of got me on that one. Encino Man. Oh shit! No way. Yeah, Wheezing the Juice. Yeah. By the way, Brendan Fraser, not Fraser, is the caveman from Encino Man. All right, Blue. You keep saying 7 days. What am I missing from 7 days? Oh, nice. Nathan, I saw that. I know what you meant. 7 days. It's a so you're saying 7 days is the quote? That's give me something else from the movie because 7 days is I don't know. That's funny that I got Encino Man. Oh man, I just remembered like the way Pauly Shore speaks in certain movies he's been in. It makes sense. I have a farmer's tan. I'll give you a hint. Okay. "7 Days" was Scream. They also made fun of Scream. So what? So scary movie? Are we talking about scary movie quotes? Like when Pookie gets shot in the chest and he's like, "You want to hit this shit?" I popped your daughter's trunk. Oh, I popped your daughter's trunk. Oh man. All right. Okay. Oh, 7. Oh, The Ring. Oh my God. Oh, Blue. Oh, if you had said oh my God, it's The Ring. That's with oh my god, the super attractive blonde lady. What's her name? Naomi Watts. Is that her name? Yeah, 7 days. Oh my goodness. See that whisper prefix would have just like 7 days. I was like, because there's okay, okay. Yeah, 7 days is the ring. Yeah, no, see, she was talking about all right, Blue. So all right, okay. No, Blue got us all. We were sick of the comedy. She got us with the horror. You gonna shit right for a week? Bad Santa. Nathan? Or who is that? Is that hold on. No, Andrew. Bad Santa. Because he's in the dressing room and John Ritter walks by and then when he sits him and the midget down, the little man down for the HR meeting, the midget says that Santa's had a low blood sugar. So yeah, you ain't gonna shit right for a week. That was Santa. Wow. Yeah, that's bad Santa. Yeah, man. I like the comedy movies. Also you go what there can be other movies you can quote. Historical, serious. Um, just quote it. We'll see if I can get it. But comedy movies are pretty much going to be what you get. Actually, you know what? I hold on. Self-indulgent alert. See something, say something. I gotta go. I gotta go piss again. It just is what it is. I'm gonna go piss. So I'm gonna mute this. I gotta mute. And we're back. Hold on, what I miss? Shit, right for okay. No, all right. I got all the movie quotes right. By the way, if y'all don't know, so when I get a sweet tooth, this is one of the things I can't get enough of. Right? These Nerds gummy clusters, they're fantastic. Right? I like the blue package more than the red, but if I seize them, I'm gonna eat them. I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music, and oh my god! All right, oh god. So I know. What the hell movie is that? Is that the Neighbors? The Neighbors, or you might have me with that one. I do remember that quote from a movie, but I'm trying. You might have me on which specific movie that's from. So kudos. Show me your new jacket and Box, por favor. Okay, Connor, you want to see the Jack and Box? All right. From my buddy, for mi amigo Andrew. Turn your head and cough. Shout out to Travis Robeson for this. So, I have had Jack Daniel's single barrel proof many times. This is a hero selection, so this is only available on bases, and it's a very limited release. I'm not sure how limited. I didn't do that much research on X amount of bottles released, how many get sent per base, blah, blah, blah. But as you can see, you know, everyone that makes fun of me for not cracking bottles. So it does come with the dog tags. I know it's because of the plastic. It's I refuse to use my teeth. I will say the package, it arrived in fantastic shape. I had zero issues. I don't know if that's annoying or not for you guys, but all right, there we go. So what separates this Jack Daniel's single barrel proof as to the others you can find on the shelf? Well, I mean, I guess I could have saved these dog tags and added them to something else, but so every year, yeah, you get barrels chosen by veterans, and this one was chosen by not only veterans but twin brothers that worked at the distillery after they were out of the service. So, me personally, I've never been military. I don't have that kind of constitution, but when I see something like this, and when I see it was chosen by twin brothers that served and then chose this specific one, it's like, all right, I'm damn curious to try this. So once again, shout out to all of those that have served that allow us, especially myself, to be silly on a Christmas while you're overseas or have served and now you're back home. We will crack this bottle. I mean, you guys keep saying I don't crack bottles. I will crack this bottle. Oh, is Blue leaving? Let me catch back up on comments. Oh, Deadpool. Thank you, Nathan. No, my most expensive bottle. I can show you my most expensive one. Blue, thank you very much for joining in. I really appreciate you and Dan. Merry Christmas. Frankfurters and sauerkraut for you both when you wake up tomorrow, because I know it's what you all like over there in Germany. So. His 10-yard hill is probably his most valuable at. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so Andrew is exactly right. So if we're going to talk about what's my most valuable, because I hate looking at secondary, because when I want to find a bottle and appreciate it, it's nice to know what it goes for. But yes, if you want to say what is my most valuable bottle right now, it would be my hazmat 10-yard. I could go up to any store in DC right now and sell this for well over what I purchased this for. I could put it up online and convince some schmuck to not only pay 7 to 10 times over MSRP, but also tell that guy to pay shipping. This is a bottle I am going to fucking crack open and taste and enjoy. Same as I did for my Koi Hill. It is very nice to buy bottles. I could sell if I need to, but I'm not about that life. But when it comes to what was my most expensive bottle at cost, it would have to be my Parker's. And I'm not mad for what I spent on that bottle. I don't have any B tax. I have had every year of Pappy in years past. Once again, I will explain that. So I think the day I get monetized is the day I explain why I no longer have 2012 through 2014/2015 Pappies all the way up through the 20. But in terms of what I have right now, this would be my most expensive on the shelf bottle. In terms of what's worth the most now, secondary, it would be this unopened guy. But now, oh my, all right. So my phone's starting to fade, so I think I'm down to 5%. Look at that. Yeah, we are definitely down to fucking 5%. That sucks. All right, hold on. All right, guys. Well, I mean, I could hook up the charger, but then I'm only going live for a little bit after that, so. Dude, I was at 98% when I started this stream. I've been going live for over 3 hours. It is what it is. So I think I'm going to bid you all adieu. I'm going to see if anyone else of my friends is going live tonight. Maybe I'll charge my phone, come back later at like a 4 or 5 a.m. stream. I'm off until what, Tuesday, so. What do we got for him and Rob? All right. Tell you what, we're gonna do one last pour. What are we gonna do? Real quick before the phone dies. Actually, you know, I guarantee you my phone's gonna die before I finish this. So 1924. We're gonna pour it up quick. Let's see if I can get a Glencairn or a Pelican in. You guys ready for the Pelican? You guys know how I do this when the phone's about to die. Whoo! Sheesh! Stay hydrated. Merry Christmas. I love you all. Right? Don't lie. That mouth game is impressive, right? That was no hands. We still got people here? Yeah, I figured some of y'all would still be chatting. I figured some of that would still be going on. Let's see who's actually still here. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this right now. What do we got? Do I did dumb diddy do? What is with this YA haha shit I'm seeing? Oh my god. I really don't know what y'all are like. First of all, I thought it was like 7/4 from the outside looking in. So I was like 7/4 is 1 and 3/4. But I really don't understand. It's been going on the whole stream, so it's okay. I know. I don't condone this, but we're going live, so. Let's see if anyone else still joins back in until I finish my cigarette for the night, because we're already done live stream, so yeah. Shout out to Rachie for the shirt, dude. Like I said, that woman remembers everything. Yeah. This shirt is definitely in my yeah. Dude, I love R.L. Stine. I collected all of his books. I know, smoking cigarettes is bad. But once again, Merry Christmas. Everyone, thank you for joining me. Really appreciate y'all. Yeah, dude, Goosebumps is amazing. I actually had the so I had the expanding bookcase where every week or every month you get the new book. The bookcase would expand. I also had the pillowcases, the blankets, it would glow in the dark. Now it was itchy as hell when you were trying to sleep, but I still had that full Goosebumps bedding set. I wish I still had. I was huge into Goosebumps as a kid. Like, I honestly think it's been years since I've sat down and read a full book from start to finish. Because I sit in so much traffic, I usually do audiobooks now. But definitely growing up, Goosebumps was my shit. So when Rachie sent me this, it was amazing. Death Becomes Eve. I remember the movie Death Becomes Her. If you remember that movie where it was Bruce Willis and he invented like a secret serum to keep people alive. Death Become okay. See, so like I said, you joined a random stream, and like I said, dude, I understand, or lady, I'm not sure. I don't like to assume what you are, but I'm definitely one of those guys that understands a lot of many things. Death Becomes Eve. See, it's funny that my brain instantly went to like that movie reference. Yeah, things and trinkets they would come along as part. It's yeah. Yeah, but no, this shirt is. I'm trying to remember my favorite Goosebumps book as a kid. It's hard to remember. It might have been the one about the mask, and then also when R.L. Stein started switching to the books where you could choose what page to go to. Yeah, Goldie Hawn and Meryl Streep. Yep. And then at the end of the movie, they both fucking fall down the steps. They both fall down the steps and they break every. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Didn't I remember Goosebumps had an actual show back in the day too? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm 39 years old. It was amazing growing up when we were kids. We had peak books, cinema, cartoons, toy commercials. We grew up like so I'm 39. So when we grew up, we grew up as tech came out. Our grandparents worked their asses off. Our parents worked hard for a living, but we got to grow up as tech came out. So we had Windows 95, 90. We had the Tamagotchi. We had all the cool shit growing up as well as learning how to work hard. I didn't have a you know, a cell phone until I was 16. Kids now get a cell phone when they're fucking 9 years old. But I don't know how many people are still viewing because my stuff's kind of messed up right now. It says 0 viewers and this and that. But anyone still watching, thank you. I restarted live because my phone died, but Nathan, are Rob and Melly going live tonight? Because I definitely want to make sure I tune into anyone else going live tonight from our community. So thank you for the heart reactions, guys. I really appreciate it. Man, look at my man. You gotta brush well. They're driving from LA right now. Okay. Vaya con Dios. But you guys know how my stream works. I even charge it to 100%. I go live for 3 hours, my phone starts dying. So I don't condone smoking. I'm just having my last cigarette for the night. I did watch Christmas Vacation today after I watched Christmas Story. So there we go. I feel like you got to take the glasses off every now and then so people get a true impression of what you look like. But yeah, I'm definitely about to wind things up for the night. Tomorrow is going to be a massive ribeye and seafood feast. I will be posting videos. Like I said, the only reason it hasn't happened the past 2 days is because my stomach was feeling wonky. My niece has been busy hanging out with her other extended side of the family. But yeah, I don't go back to work until Tuesday, so I definitely got plenty of time to enjoy myself. Yeah, we're gonna have ribeyes, lobster, snow crab legs, crawfish, mussels, shrimp. It's gonna be fucking awesome tomorrow. But thank you all for joining in. I'm going to end the live now. Merry Christmas. I will see you all on live very soon, or you'll see me in someone else's chat. So, Nathan, I love you, bro. You're an amazing fucking dude. Merry Christmas, everyone.